What's up? What's up? What's going on? It's your boy, All Star Izzy. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, everybody. It's great to see everybody. We are having a good conversation tonight. I'm here live, full effect, late night lives, late night vibes. You already know. 4 in the morning, but guess what? The grind don't stop, baby. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Thank you for being here. I have a new video that is out currently. It's about the fear of rejection. So if there's anybody that has any fear of rejection, if there's anybody that's afraid of approaching or intimidating, most definitely, it's mainly catered towards men, but women are, you can learn a couple of things if you like women too, or you potentially want to, approach a man, you can get his attention in a certain way. But great to see everybody. What's going on? How you guys doing tonight? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What's good though? Man, look, today has been an amazing day. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Remember to drink your H2O. Amazing, amazing. Um, Today's been an incredible day though. Learning a lot, doing a lot, being amazing a lot. What's up, Marie? Shout out to Marie. What's up, Marie? How you doing? You ended up texting the lady back. How'd that go? Did you end up talking to her? Let me know. You told her the ocean riz. Excuse me. Just give me one brief moment. What could be a question? Cause I do want to be like subscribe, but like what could be a question I could put down for everybody to talk about? What was something we could talk about as a group? Yo, shout out y'all with the C's, the silly Billy. Y'all the silly Billy. What's up? We are okay. Hold up. Drum roll, please. We'll be five together. Okay, cool. You told her the line that you was talking about. Let me know though. Let me know. Yo, listen, man. Life is incredible for real though. It's something about every day. I've said this before, but it's like I look forward to every day. How does everybody feel? Like, does everybody look forward to every day? Like, do you wake up grateful? Do you wake up like when you go to sleep, you're like, damn, I can't wait for tomorrow. Like it's kind of like how you go to school and shit, and it's like the first day of school, and you're like really excited. Like I've been having that same feeling, but just with like every day, and it's been nice though. Yes, call me corny. I knew it. Listen, because you talk about the ocean shit, I knew it. Hey, look, but sometimes too, like people be liking corny, especially if they like you and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm weak. King Baby, you funny as hell, bro. Yeah, shout out to all the seeds. You already know. I appreciate you 24. Me, it's like 50% for me. How so? Like, is it like some days you just don't feel like you just like don't feel it? It's just interesting though. You hate school. When I was in school, like I had such mixed feelings about school. Who likes school? Like who was cool in school? So like I was okay. I was cool, but like I wasn't like a popular person. I was kind of a weird kid in a sense, but I was really cool with a lot of like the friend groups, like different friend groups. Like you had like the people that was playing Pokemon who would they classify as nerds. You would have the people who was like really the girls that was big into studying, or you had the people that was skipping school, that was smoking weed, like, in and out of school and shit like that. I was cool with them. I was cool with some of the lacrosse players, baseball players, football players, but I wasn't really like that cool. I was still like I was still I was still a weirdo though, for sure. Eat your daily seeds, guys. Yeah. I was gonna pull up to your thing. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all for coming through here. My name is All Star Izzy. You're more than welcome to hit the like button and subscribe to your boy, cause we on to the road to the top. Listen, something I do want to say that I've said it before, but it's something so important to me, just in general, like about goals and anything that you dream of. Like something that was important to me was about like saying some shit to really achieving your goals. And it's like how people are like, oh, like be delusional. That's a true thing. Like that's a true thing. Actually, this is what I'm. Damn, if I had the questionnaire thing, I would put the questionnaire, but I'm not gonna. Hold on, give me a second. What's a question I should ask? Cause I do want to be like, should you subscribe to me? But like, obviously, like I do want subscribers, but I want to ask like a real general thing. Z says, do you play games? I do. I do play games. I'm really big into Fortnite, Smash Bros, and a little bit of Fortnite right now. But mainly Overwatch and Smash Bros is what I've been really on to. But great that you asked. Next week, oh, damn, that's what I'm doing next week. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we got some things still going. I'm doing my All-Star Gaming event, so I will be live streaming gaming. And it's going to be my first time doing that, so that's going to be really interesting, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dope, though. I'm excited about that. What's up, Jules? Great to see you. Always great to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, how about yourself, Godstrike? He says one true friend, as in, like, you have one true friend? You glad you're done with school? You kept getting into fights? You know, it's crazy. I never really got into fights like that. I was like, I was in the mix, but out the mix. But I also, too, I wasn't, like, really looking for trouble. Trouble would always look for me. It's like whenever the fights would happen, they would get way bigger than they were supposed to be. Like, I remember the two people that I explicitly remember that I was going to get in fights with, they tried to get people to jump me, so I got people to jump them, too. So it was like, you know, if we do this, it's going to be a real brawl. It was crazy, though, like, in middle school, and both were in middle school. That's crazy. I'm over here in 7th and 8th grade thinking this way. Yo, bro, life is insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Is he past that? Hey, I appreciate that, Marie. Thank you. Hello, so I need to tell you guys something. Go ahead, Tom the Tank. Yo, shout out to my dog, Danny. What's up, player? What's happening? It's me. What's good? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Great to see everybody. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's have a conversation. Yo, Broly, I see you in the building, bro. What's up? Oh, what's up? Your boy is live. We active. We head to the top. Hey, remember, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. It definitely assists with the live, and it helps it to jump because I'm not too cool to say that. I still would like some likes, and I still would like if anyone would like to subscribe. And that's something that I've been thinking about. Like, maybe that could be a question, like, is it too cool to chase your dreams? That's what I'm finna write. That's what I'm gonna write. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna put up a questionnaire. Is it too cool to chase your dreams? You know, because I've been thinking about that all day, basically. Like, it's been like a repeated, like, thought in my mind for the past month, you know? But it's like, because I'm not too cool to say that, like, I want things. You know, because I feel like if you're trying to be too cool, you're being too prideful. Like, you're hiding yourself. Like, you got to show yourself what you want. Because if you show what you want and you're doing what you want, you can only get what you want. Does that make sense? Hold on, let me go ahead and put this real quick. Is it too cool to chase your dreams? Yes, you are. Is it too cool to chase your dreams? Yes, don't chase them. Yes, don't chase them. No, let's say, yes, it's cringe. That's what I'm gonna say. Cause people be thinking that shit be cringe when the whole time people just be trying to go out and get it. No, it's cool to chase your dreams. To chase your, hold on, y'all. I'm about to put up this questionnaire real quick. Cause I want y'all to answer and I want you guys to type. Bet that. Hold up. The poll is up. Now I wonder how I put it up in front. Now let me see this real quick. You do Clash, Maria. I think what Z's talking about is a game. I think Clash of Titans, if that's what it's called, or Clash Royale. I don't play that though. I don't play that, by the way. Hey, appreciate you. Big shout out to Broly. Yes, thank you for the All-Star, not the belt. You know. I got stuck in 1v2, so I took my belt out. Hey guys, that's real though. Listen, bro. If you in a 1v2 and you happen to if you gonna get jumped, listen, it was crazy. Cause I remember when they tried to jump me, they would collect like each person in middle school, right? And they were all through different times, but they were both trying to get like a numerous amount. Like I'm telling you, like to 10s to like 20s of people trying to jump me. And mind you, listen, bro. The first one was because some guy was going around slapping people in the classroom, and I told him like if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. So you know that created conflict. And then the second guy was over a girl, and I was like, wait, hold on. So I'm like, wait, in my mind, I'm thinking, look, I gotta fight. You know, I was a simp back then. So I was like, man, I gotta fight for my girl. Cause, you know, she was doing things with you. Well, whole time it's really about her. Just, you chose, do it. But, you know, again, I was in middle school. Anyways, these guys getting like 10s, 15s, 20s of types of people to jump. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I got my own Tim. I remember I was writing shit down though. Jumping in middle school. Yeah, bro, jumping in middle school is crazy, bro. It's really crazy. I can't believe like the mentality was like that. Like looking back and being like, damn, we was really like that, bro. It's crazy as fuck. Shout out to everybody. Yes, welcome to the All-Star community. Hit the like and subscribe. Hey, appreciate you, Broly, for doing that. I appreciate you. White Unc speaking this feeling on YouTube Live because, you know, it's just what we do. It's what it is. Finally, my plan is in motion. I appreciate those words you gave me. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. How's that going for you? How's that going for you? Talk to me. Broly said I got threatened to be beat up by a guy that was 5'10" in middle school because I posted a video of his fight on Facebook and he told me to remove it and I said no 4 times. Shit, that's crazy as fuck. Have to stay on your highest passion, happy way of life. Very true. Todd says, have you tried the new crafted flats from Pizza Hut? No. You know, I don't even eat Pizza Hut. When I did eat Pizza Hut though, it was like, you know how they had those Pizza Hut restaurants? I used to go to them. I used to go to those spots because I was like, yeah, I'd rather go to like a little buffet spot with it because I really liked Cece's Pizza. Nadir, what's up with it though? Okay, let's see. People are saying, somebody said, yes, it's cringe. Okay. Somebody said, no, it's cool to chase your dreams. So the reason why I wanted to talk about that, now everybody in the chat, we can talk amongst many conversations, but let me ask everybody, because this will be the center of the convo along with many convos to come. Is it cool? Is it cool to chase your dreams? Yes or no? And give the real and raw answer possibly. If you say nah, then that's nah. But if you say yes, then that's yes. But explain why you give your answer. Reason why I say this because I started thinking a lot like, firstly, I was watching this Atlanta episode, and it was like this whole therapy session that was going on. But it was basically talking about the motives of why people do what people do, right? So, of course, I've already like experienced my own, you know, my own resolutions and why am I doing what I'm doing to do what I do, right? A lot of it came from a place where I was shunned out to become what I am now, right? But just to create my own island because I didn't belong to other islands, right? But I wanted my own. So with that being said, a lot of it came from misunderstandings and pain. But I turned my pain into power. So then I started like that, you know, that was a journey in itself like years ago when I started to become more real with my dreams and like why I wanted. Because if you do things out of spite, if you do things out of revenge, if you do things to just get like, just to be in that category of emotional, a way of being, it will only be as much as what it is because eventually everything has to transform. It can't just be one. If you do one thing out of spite, you're only going to stay in the level of spiteness. So then I started thinking about, I was like, damn, like a lot of people project onto other people when they're chasing their dreams, when they want something more for themselves, so that's why we had to center around it. Nadir says, let's get a 10 likes. Hell yeah. Hey, tap that button. Let's get a 10 likes. Let's work our way up. I appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody. Jules says it is cool. Okay. Broly said I eventually removed it because he got respectful, but he posted pictures with guns. I feel like I was stupid for playing that. I was 4'11" in middle school. He was 5'10". Hey, that's real though. You know what's crazy? I was like, bro, in middle school, I was probably about 4'10" too. Like I didn't hit a growth spurt towards like when I got into 6th grade. I think when I was in, what the fuck? Went into 9th grade. When I got into 9th grade, I was like, what? I went to like 5'2". Like and shit just started going up. It was crazy though. Hey, shout out to 11 likes. Let's work our way to 15. I appreciate y'all, and you're more than welcome to subscribe and be a part of this all-star lifestyle where we do incredible conversations every single day, every single night. New video just dropped. If you are afraid of rejection, if you got some type of fear, you don't know which choice to choose that choice. And I explain it very well in detail. Even though it's 5 minutes, it's a lot of game. And within those 5 minutes, salute to everybody. Only if I brag about it, okay? Yes, never give up on something that could change you in your life. Very true. Finally got the job, and that's going to help a lot. Yes, sir. Salute to you. That's incredible, man. Happy people stay on the dream achievement. No quitter. It will happen. Absolutely. We got 10 likes. Yes, let's keep going. Hey, I appreciate you, Nadir. I appreciate that. Thank you. Vegeta or Goku, I'm kind of an unfair motherfucker, right? So I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but I got people that watch Dragon Ball Z around me. So I asked him questions about like the characters, and it seems like Vegeta's a bit like both of them. Well, they would they just kept saying like Vegeta's more real than Goku, and Goku kind of got like this plot armor. But I choose Goku though, cause you know I'm trying to be the top. I'm gonna be the top. Fuck it. Yeah, nah, for real, Anthony. I really was though. Same short man energy. I'm weak as fuck. I'm weak as hell. I feel like I wouldn't do stuff that I did. Yeah, yeah, it was crazy. Like when I was, bro, in middle school, I'm like 4'10", walking around, asking people that I know that were my friends, like, hey, yo, they trying to jump me, you trying to be a part of my bag. Like shit was crazy, bro. But it was a memory. It is what it is. Anthony Perkins, you got a small aura. I might be 5'8", but I got a big aura. Hey, that's real. Hey, you good though? Thank you for the live. Hey, of course. Every single time. You cut your skin off on accident. You're getting. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. You know, it's so interesting when you talk. Oh, JMC, what's up? Great to see you. Welcome back. How are you doing, JMC? Let me ask you, or Jess, excuse me. Do you think is it cool to chase your dreams or is it cringe? You know, Mr. Rip says on life. I've been saying Goku has plot armor and Vegeta's like a life lesson. Exactly. Yes. That's exactly how my friends broke it down too. It's not about how many times you fail, but how many times you get up. Exactly. You know, exactly. That's what I hear too, because it's not like, I don't know too much about the story in itself of Dragon Ball. I was never really inclined to watch it either. Like I never had that pull towards it. But from the things that I've seen, it was cool. But I remember there was a fight scene that was between Vegeta and, oh, damn it, who was it? I think it was Android 17. No, that was Piccolo Android 17. I think or was it against Cell? He was against Cell, but he was like too cocky and he let Cell go perfect Cell or something like that. But anyways, that was just like the whole Dragon Ball Z stuff. And it was like how Vegeta kept getting smoked, like he kept getting beat up, was basically like a lesson in itself and show how real it was. That boy Goku is just Goku, you know what I'm saying? But again, I don't know too much about Dragon Ball, so that's like I can't talk too much on it. Broly says, Izzy, I have a question for you. So how much do you think Marie focused on that one bad thing in her day more than the good? I think, well, let's see, probably the whole day. Probably the whole day, you know. Just based off of that statement alone, you know, just probably there's like an in and out thought, an in and out. Whoever said that, look, I need that location. It's probably like an in and out thing, you know. I think sometimes just in general, like whenever like this, that's why I started off the live saying like I wake up every day like just excited. I go to sleep excited and shit. Just for the bad comment. I mean, if you commented about it. But let's see. I choose to have a great time in any situation I go in and transition and caring less of people's opinion. Oh, that's real. Yeah. And see, that's one of the best things. It's like, you know that statement or that quote, to be cringe is to be free. It's true. And it's basically to say, just if you're able to open yourself up, if you're able to just show who you are and not give a fuck about what people's opinions or perspective could be put upon you, you'll be straight. It's a work in progress for sure. But I guarantee you see, right now in front of me, I'm looking over the city right now, and I can see cars and I can see people just going around. It's like, it's this video that's playing in front of me. But sometimes when you even can have the thought process, you can see a lot in the world, like even just people that you meet, women that you meet, men you can meet during networking, just in vicinity, wherever you go. Everybody it may not be everybody, but 99.99% of people are always thinking about, what is somebody looking at me? I wonder what people are saying about how tight my clothes look on me. Is my stomach too big? Is my hair a mess? Is my makeup not done? Are they looking at my lips? Is my lip chapped? You know, just that whole conversation of just anxiety and just worrying about people. And you know, the closer you come to like being, it does have to do with social anxiety, B pair. But the more that you start to become like, you just start you're not giving a fuck about it. Now, I'm not saying don't present yourself well. Definitely do. Present yourself the way you like to, as best as you can. But when you just start, doing for yourself, considering yourself, which we talked about last stream, the more you start doing that, the more you start thinking less of like, oh, what is this person thinking? What is this person thinking? I guarantee you, they probably seen you and didn't think shit. And if they did, fuck them. Because that's the whole thing is like, even if they, let's say you're the only one dancing in the club, right? You just dance, you're like, hey, yeah. And everybody, you're looking around, everybody's kind of looking at you a little bit, but you dancing, you're having fun. Bro, 10 minutes later after you leave or after people just come in and out, that's just the cycle of what happens. It don't matter what the hell these people got to say or got to do in that moment. So that even has something huge to say in like your mind. So this is when it comes to something that I've been thinking about a lot. I forgot who the creator was. And if I knew his or her name, I forgot who it was, I would credit them on this. But they said, it was a lady, I remember. She said something, what is the authority in your life? Meaning like, what is the authority deciphering every decision and perspective and action that you're taking and moving? Like, what is your choice? That's why when I talked about if you're approaching women, that's why my video I just put out is so important, because it's not just about beautiful women and approaching and getting the girl's number and saying something sexy and smooth. It ain't about that. What it's really about is saying, what am I choosing consciously, subconsciously, every single time? Because there's that fear, right? There's that fear, that little voice that's gonna say some shit, some slick, sly ass shit. So it's like, what choice are you going to make within those decisions? And then that's what creates you. And then that is what comes out just into anything. So when you just choose to do what the fuck you want to do and you consider yourself, bruh, to be cringe is to be free. But that's what it means if you really just break that down. Because listen, I could sit here and dwell on all the trolls that have came into here, right? Other creators, high creators, other people in the top spots, the big spots. People, we can, oh my God, this person said this person said that. But what is it to do that? Why would it be offended by the thing that I want to do? You know what I'm saying? And then let's say you doing it for you. And if someone's saying about it, hey, fuck them. But it's like, fuck them, because people are just going to say shit regardless. So it's always that same shit. It's always just like the same recycled thing. So that's why I'm saying, back to the club thing. You're the only one dancing. They playing something. Let's say they're playing TJIF by Katy Perry, which is a banger, by the way. And you dancing. I'll be in the club dancing. I'm gonna dance last Friday night, like, right? And people could look around crazy, but I'm not making a decision based off considering them. See, this is why it's important to consider yourself, because if you consider yourself, I consider what I want to do. If I consider others, I think about their reactions about my actions, so I don't do it. And I kind of just chill in the background like this. Last Friday night, we dance on the table. Someone looks at me and I'm like, pick too many shots. Like, no, fuck that. Like, go in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some real shit. You know, it's just like, bro, that's like, that's what it is. That's why I be excited. Because I'm like, damn, what am I capable of? Like, I was watching the show in Atlanta. I'm gonna check the comments in a few. I'm in my zone right now. But I was watching this episode in Atlanta. It was season 4, and I forgot what I think it was the first episode of season 4. But there was basically this artist named Blue Blood, and he drops hints to it was like a trivia to like follow his whereabouts or whatever the hell. And when I was watching it, when because he died, but he had a trivia or a little scouting session to get to his funeral. He got to the funeral. One of the main characters got to the funeral, and the lady that was hosting it basically said, he's dead for real, but he just likes to outdo himself every single time, because that's one thing that helped him to keep going, to motivate him, because this is what he liked. And it showed that other people like that shit too. And shit like that is fly. But that's how you can become an innovator or a leader or just anything like that in general in the life. And listen, to be authentic and confident is already being a leader and innovator in itself. Like, you're already going to trailblaze a path. Like, there's no other option, because once you start doing that and you start considering yourself for you and you do what you want, there's only going to be a road to you. And that creates a path for those locally or whoever, your family, your friends, people in school, people in communities, people in your job can look around you, be like, I'm inspired because this motherfucker does what he wants. So it's like, regardless, whatever you do is always going to get you to a point of leadership and innovation by just doing what you want to do. 1000%, bro. Let me look at these things. Salute, salute, salute. I dig it. I've been on a self-improvement grind for a few months after now getting arrested. Only up from here. That's what's up, bro. I hope everything goes well. Thank you guys for 17 likes. Let's work our way to 20. And if you haven't, subscribe to your boy. It's the All-Star Lifestyle. We're going live every single day this month. We do conversations on self-empowerment, love, dating, relationships, anything that has to do with just enhancement. I'm an empowerment coach, bro. But this is not just strictly for inspiration, motivation. Can that assist? Absolutely, but it's not just for that. This shit is to be a genuine evolution, life-changing movement within yourself, because everything is happening in here every single time, bro. Broly asks, do you think that there is an extent that a woman can influence a man and that past that the limit they couldn't understand it? Re-ask the question if you can, please. Hey, shout out to Mr. RP. I appreciate you. Nadir, I do remember you. Thank you. B Pair, I see you. Jay Royal, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Katy Perry, hey, listen, I like her music. I be in that bitch singing though. Like, that's just me. But cause I just like that for me. What's good? What's up, Jaffe? Is bro Unkstatus? What's up, hi? You're too young to be a guru. I mean, I wouldn't label myself as a guru though. I'm just an empowerment coach, bro. And there's no such thing as being, well, I mean, I think there's a certain type of experience or requirement, like as far as like over 18 or maybe over 21, but you know, wisdom doesn't take away, is not a number. Wisdom isn't a number. I know people that's way older than me, 40s, 50s, 30s, 60s that act still like if they were in high school, bro. It's just, experience is what creates it. It's what makes it. Big shout out to everybody. He's wise, that's why I say, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was gonna say, this gotta be the youngest looking Unk. I appreciate it, bro. You know, it's crazy because I'm 27. So like some people can be like, damn, you Unk for real, but I appreciate it though. Hey, thank you, Jules, thank you, thank you. What kind of shampoo do you use? Jules, were you also gonna, are you pointing to that? Yo, man, yo, shout out to them. What kind of shampoo do you use? It starts with I use like what is it called? It's like News. It's like it starts with an N and it's a blue shampoo. I forgot what it's called. But for conditioner, I'll get this out for the fellas. I use as am I. It's really good. Like after, you know, then you put some conditioner, it should be smelling good. You go on a date and shit. You go see a girl comes up and you smell good. Absolutely. Yes, I do. It's that As I Am. Hey, As I Am, if you're listening to this, sponsor your boy. Your boy All-Star can get some more customers coming your way because people want to smell and shine like one. You know, what part of India? How do you mean? Shout out to India, by the way. I don't know where Ghost is, but he low-key was... low-key, he was acting... What you mean? What you mean, Marie? Did y'all end up... I mean, what you mean, though? Yeah, facts, Danny. Broly says, is there a limit what a man can, that a woman can influence a man? And past that limit, a woman should not attempt to influence us, that us men have more experience with. Yeah, I'm 27. Yeah, I'm 27. I just turned 27 this year. But what I would say to that is that, so women can influence a man. But when I say women can influence a man, I think it's when it comes to like, if a man doesn't know himself well enough, doesn't know what he wants, isn't certain with his identity, he will be influenced by women. Now, there's a difference when a woman can influence a man as far as like if there is something that can do with potential business strategies and stuff. But as far as a man being who he is and being structured for him or in anything else, that has to be his own influence within. But if, again, I'm going to say this for the folks in the back, if you out there, if you don't know who you are, you're uncertain, you're kind of flip-flop, you're inconsistent with yourself, you know, you abandon yourself for women, you lie to women, and you will be influenced by women. You will. But until that time comes to where you're certain, you won't be influenced by women. So there is definitely a limit that's gonna pass that. Now you said women should not attempt to influence. So what the thing is that too, women will try to influence. And here's the thing, it's not like when I say they try to influence, it's mean that they're trying. It's kind of like what they call a shit test, right? But it's like they're trying to see who the man is. Because of course I can present myself, and I could present myself as I am, say hello, be direct with my approach. I saw you over here, you look good. I want to get to know you some more. I'm actually on my way out, and I'm gonna be here again tomorrow night. I'm approaching myself assertive. I'm smiling. I'm charming. I'm having a good conversation. I'm letting her know why I'm there. Right. All the boxes checked out. She could say something as far as like, oh, so you only just want to see me tomorrow. You don't want nothing else. You sure? Like she can kind of be slick with it. So that's like sometimes too, when a woman shit tests or a woman says something like that, that's an opportunity to say something as far as, I said what I said, right? And that's what I mean. So you gonna take my number down, or you just gonna keep asking me questions with the same smile and conversation? So it's like flirting and banter. But that right there was like an opening to show her that this is what this is. And then it goes down to when we meet each other again and to see who I am. Because a big thing in dating, men gotta realize, right? It's just that women deal with a lot of phonies, bro. Women deal with a lot of men who are not, who just talk that talk. Women deal with a lot of men who are just simping for her every single time. Even if she really likes the man, she just like, this man just simps way too hard. So you know what I'm saying? So that's when it comes down to it. So they would try because women are used to like molding men and being this guy, like being a mom for the man. Like women don't necessarily like that. So if they try that in the first, at least in the beginning, I don't see nothing wrong with it, because she don't know me. So I'm like, okay, then that's my opportunity to show who I am. But if she tries to do it some more, I'm out of there, because it's like, I'm not wasting my time. I always can make a great man better. I can't stand when women ghost for no reason. Yeah, I used to not, I couldn't stand that either. I used to get mad emotional about it, like in my teens and shit. Like, I used to get emotional. I used to be like, damn, why these women ghosting me? But then when it comes to ghosting, it's just like, but why did they ghost? Sometimes women just ghost to ghost. Maybe she just got off a break with her boyfriend, and then they got back together. Or maybe like she just wasn't feeling me. Or maybe what I'm saying just doesn't add up to the hype of how I approached. It's so many variables in this shit that I don't think a lot of men realize, like what can get into ghosting. Because women can ghost you just based off of like you talking that talk, but then let's say you text her right after the first day, you say some corny shit like, damn, I would have kissed you. Oh, you look so good, I could have kissed you. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. We grown, So shit like that just immediately. And honestly too, if women do ghost you in the beginning, then shit, it just is what it is. Sometimes women can just ghost you just purely to ghost you. And it's just no thing. So that's why it don't matter like what it is. Only thing that matters is, what are we saying to her? What moves are we taking? And what are we leading her towards? Broly says, for any of you that didn't understand, women can influence God when the guy cannot influence himself. Exactly, Broly. If a man can only be influenced by a woman if he does not know himself. And that's true story. And that's no disrespect to women. Because I know a lot of great women. But I know a lot of great women in my life. I have a lot of them, especially when it comes to like business, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to things like that. Like when there's stuff like that, but that's not even necessarily influencing. That's just like assisting. That's showing the ropes of certain things. There's nothing wrong with that. But as far as him and his identity, if he don't know himself, you're a cook, bro. 100. Danny says, can truly too much of anything can be a bad thing? It depends on what it is. But I would say yes, because earlier I had a thought in my head that it's I'm still working on it. So I don't want to blurt it out just yet, because it's like a work in progress in my mind. But it's something that it's like on the tip of my tongue, pause, that I'm getting to know a little bit more. But it depends on what it is, like as far as substance. like any substance abuse or anything that comes down to that, then hell yeah, that could be that, you know, that could be too bad of anything, but it just depends on exactly what you're talking about. Shout out to everybody. Hey, if you in the building, hit the like button. If you in the building, subscribe to your boy. It's your boy All Star Izzy. We are live. We're going live every single day this goddamn month. And then at the end of the month, it's up to you guys. If you guys want me to go live every single day in October, and if you choose October, I match November. And then at the end of November, you guys get to choose if I go live every single day in December, because we are in this thing together. It's like I'm rhyming in the shit. Ghosts are scary. What's up, Bold Facts? Great to see you. Great women can always make a good man better. I know what you're saying, but like I think when it comes to like himself and knowing who he is and wanting more, I think that's up to the man. Like that's up to him. He has to want that. Like you gotta have that for yourself. Imagine if she only wants attention to say I was never your friend, like break heart, I was never your friend. That's different. Getting her number doesn't mean anything until she follows what you do. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yo, pause, Paul. Pause, bro, pause. If she ghosts you, you a lame. That mean your mouthpiece was trash. That could be a part of it too, Arrow or Ariel or something like that. I'm just say air, but that could be a part of it too. It's again, it's so many variables that come with it. That's why it don't matter what she got going on. It matters about what the hell we doing, so we can get to point A and point B, and to see if I want you to be part of point C. Because point A is the initiation conversation, and then point B is like, okay, the date, and then after the date to see what's up, then we can get to point C, right? Because she can't just get sex just off rip. Well, listen, down there for the stars, you best believe it's exclusive, player. Not everyone can have it. Woman that lead a man to look within himself, always a great asset. Shout out to Travis, done and done. Why do girls ghost men? Says, yo, pause. Yo, Paul, you crazy, bro. Y'all funny as hell. What's up, though? It's not you. It sounds like a them problem. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the building. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Let me ask everybody in the chat, why do you think women ghost men? And why do y'all think, and for the ladies, why do you think men ghost women? Now, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a convo. You know, I don't get ghosted. I mean, especially as of lately, like, I think the last time I like actually, I never get ghosted, bro. Well, I have before. Let me not say like I never. I'm not invincible. Shit be happening to me. Like sometimes, like either if a woman try to like try me on some shit, I low-key get offended. I be like, I'm not these guys. Man. Guys out here in the dating scene, bro. Stop with the ghost talk. It's scary. Boo. Shout out to everybody in the building, though. God said, nah, I'm cool. I never actually say something that harsh. I got more. This what's up. Riley says, I need answers. What's up, Riley? Can we talk about I don't even know if I want to say that. Timing, okay. What's up, AZ? Communication is the key. It is. It is, though. Communication is the key. You know what I'm saying? It's really the thing that the best players in the game, any guys who get the most women, guys who know how to seal the deal, who can get that first night, smooth ass cats out here, all of them have great communication skills. Communication skills are so underrated, but they're the truth. That's like this is game right here. No free game, no free sauce, but you know, it's gonna be a common if you a part of this all-star shit for real. But communication is definitely key. For a really good easer, she ghosts you because you can't tell her what to do. Exactly. Women will ghost you if they're not feeling you. If you're not backing up the hype to what you approach like. If you show that you're not actually experienced, if you're pausing, if you're trying to women, and even if you got a friend that gets women, you don't get women. You're asking people like, what should I say to her next? Down the line, you're still not going to be able to uphold what you was coming off of because of everything because you're not really that guy. You got to be that guy. You got to learn to become it. Rob says, I went on a date for the first time in 2 years, and it was great. We got along, had a nice dinner, went to a park to drink a bit, then IDK what I said, but she got crazy and stabbed me. You're capping. You know I'm a certified Yap master. What's up, White? When a woman moves wrong to ghost, yeah, you know too. You can also too, men. You guys can ghost women. Like that's some real shit though. You can ghost women. Like I've ghosted plenty of women, but it wasn't out of like malice or anything. If I don't like something that I don't want to hear, or if there's something that's like that does not align to what I want, I'm not going back and forth. We don't owe each other explanations. I don't owe to be like, the reason why I'm ghosting you is because no, I just leave it alone. I don't, and then move on. It's just like whatever it is. Like, bruh. Like, especially if you invite a lady out and she's like, oh, but how about over here? Or no, let's do this. And I'm like, this is what I said. This is what I'm giving you. And they still going about it. Leave it alone. I'm not, what do I gotta persuade you for? I gave you one. That's it. Broly says, Izzy, have you ever noticed that a single piece that the partner doesn't like is able to permanently change how they think or feel about us as partners or even friends? Have you ever noticed that a single piece that the partner doesn't like is able to permanently change how they think or feel about us? Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that's why it's really good. Especially compatibility is a part of the name of the game as well. Like you gotta see who's compatible with it and how they feel. Cause see, that's why I say always lead with honesty. Always lead with authenticity in the beginning, because the beginning is the foundation. You ever been in a relationship or seen a movie where like the guy was a certain way and then down the line he like turns into something else? He doesn't really look at her the same. She's like, why are you not looking at me like that no more? Like, why are you not attracted to me? I just feel like you don't love me. Why? Because he was different in the beginning. He wasn't really who he said he was. So it's like, that's that whole dynamic. So even if they, and down the line, if they don't like something, then shit, I wasn't for you then. Have a good one. Let's just say I'm cool on dating for a while. Rob, you for real? Wait, that was a real thing? What'd you say to her, bro? Timing, busy schedule. Salute, 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 salute. James says, I would say because something the other party did or says struck a chord, good or bad, they have to come to a realization on something they need to work on. That's true. That's true. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, again, it's many variables into ghosting, you know. Angel says, sometimes people try too hard, whether men or women, and that's easy to get ghosted. Yes, I've never been ghosted. I do the ghosting. Well, that's real. That's true though. Like it's like some bros trying too hard in dating and trying too hard and just trying to be too smooth, trying to be that guy, like Brendan just quoted, is if you're trying to do that too much, that easily repels off. Because if you're coming off as a tryhard, why do you have to try to be the thing that you aren't? You know, if you're really that guy, why do you got to try? If you're smooth, why do you have to try to be smooth? You know, if you're charismatic, why do you got to try to be overly charismatic? It's real shit. God says, what's worse? Ghosting is one-sided friendship. What's worse than ghosting is one-sided friendships. I can't stand being the only one initiating. Well, that's real too. You got to see, again, even if friendships or it too, compatibility. You got to see what's compatible. Hey, shout out to Brendan. We love those. We love comments like that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. That's why you have to have multiple females on. Yo, Air. See, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, hey, look, bro, and you know what? I'm gonna even add on to that. One thing, I made a video. It's still up too. But I was saying this is why you should make plans with multiple women in one night. Like cause you never know what you want. It could be on the first date. It could be some shit where you have been seeing a woman consistently, and it don't even have to be at the same time. One shit could be 1 hour, the next one could be another hour. Just if you had that one day where you're available. Come on, bro. Real shit though. Now you good? Listen, Marie, I trust you. I know what you're doing. I trust you. Shout out to Debbie. It's a two-way street. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Story Loom? What's up though? Lufon son, it's bothersome how many people are trying to challenge you rather than understand. You know, I like that you said that though, Lou, because it's like whenever I come with an approach or just in general, anything new that's not in a person's reality or somebody couldn't fathom, or they're looking at who the person is, they're like, no way, this guy, like, what are you talking about? And it's like, see, this is what separates open-mindedness versus closed-mindedness, people just in general or in society. It's like, even if you don't agree, you can learn to be open-minded while still disagreeing. You know, that exists too. But great observation. Hey, pause, Travis. This is a hetero space. You know what I'm saying? I hear the spread fruit. Young Chucky, what's up, Young Chucky? I talked to the same. You know what? Actually, matter of fact, cause I know you just been on that. Let me get that out of here, bro. Salute to you though, man. Actually, the person that changes didn't really change. It's just you realizing they were actually narcissists. There's some stuff like that too. Cause sometimes, you know, there's a lot of things into that too. I talk the same to women, big or slim, with great energy. Got to be like that. It's just firmly believe it's just disrespectful. What, ghosting? I've been ghosted, but I didn't even notice it because I didn't care. I stopped caring. That's true though. That's true. Like, so, bro. You know, it's so funny. I remember, bro, I was talking to this girl this one time, right? And I forgot what happened, but we were fucking around, but I stopped talking to her. And cause like I just like didn't want to talk, and she never texted me back. We just never talked until like a week or a couple of days later, she texted me on some shit like, hey, like, can we talk on the phone? And at the time I was available, so I was like, sure. So we called, and I was like, hey, what's up? I had the same attitude from when I seen her. So like the time we did see, she's like, you know, no, actually we were on FaceTime. I remember because she was like, you know, I almost blocked your number, or she said she did block my number, but then she unblocked it, some shit like that. And I was like, oh, I didn't notice. I was like, cause I didn't, you know, we weren't messaging, so it was nothing crazy. But it's crazy though. Lou Phone says I disagree. Jay says you crying too much. That's real. Just tell us, bro. Yo, pause, Matthew. Hey, look, it's 4 a.m. and you coming on another man's live. Yo, pause when I even say that you're talking about liking other dudes. And I'm talking about women. It's 4 a.m., bro. We're about to go at 5 a.m. What's going on? Is everything okay? This may not be the live for you, but if this is the live you want to like express yourself, this may be a turning point for you. Shout out to you. What's up, Broly? The first year you're together, everybody's on good behavior. The second year, you got to discover little bits about that person. Third fight, before you wait to see that person goes back to who you met. Yeah, to Lisa, though, I'll challenge that as well and say, like, I think that can all happen in the beginning in general. I know things do take time, but at the same time, it's like that's why it's important to vet people in the process. It's important to see who the person is in front of you versus what you want to see or versus what you want to have in relationships, you know? Facts, Marie, facts. I give the explanation because I am basically telling myself what I want and don't want and set in stone, just move on respectfully. Well, with that, just is that I say what I want in the beginning, but if things are just becoming too much of a problem, too much of a nuisance, I just move on because I don't need to keep explaining myself when I've already said the thing that I've already need to say. What goes on in the real world? Exactly. Touch some grass. Got to. What's up, Michael? I'm weak. What did Michael do? Oh, that's why. Get out of here, Michael. You crazy. What's up, Tori? The weirdest thing is that women are ghosting high value people. I got high DC. What that mean? Who made it to the palm tree? The frog. Reality versus perception. That's a real thing too. Women are ghosting high value people equals incel cope, Tori says. But what is wait, what was that comment though? What is high DC? Bro, I think in dating, I don't think a lot of guys realize just women and men don't realize you can just do whatever you want, literally. And I'm not saying to manipulate nobody. Be honest and be intentional, but people just do whatever they want genuinely. So that's why people are trying to create pickup lines or create a tactic to keep her around. Why not just give her the invitation and see if she wants to be a part of it? That's the best form of dating to me. Best invitation possibly is just to show her, to give her an opportunity to be with you without persuading, without being okay. And even if she don't, then fuck it, keep moving on. Cause miss one, next fit, team what cover. Shout out Gucci Mane. That's a timeless ass line. Shout out Bo Facts. I see you in the building. Thank you for 25 likes. My name is All Star Izzy. Hit the like button, subscribe to your boy. Let's keep having this conversation. If anybody has some questions or a certain topic you want to talk on, let's talk on that. Let's talk on that because we've been talking about ghosts and dreams, everything. See, this is why I fucking love these convos, bro. We just talking about everything. Lisa says, how you doing with that person is or what they are unless you spend time with them. So I've got some years on you and too much experience to brag about. Well, I mean, I could see you can, yeah. The thing is that I believe just though, I don't think it takes, it can take years to know a person and more of what they want. But I would say that what I would argue with that is say that I think that you can still see who the person is by the actions and the conversations that they take and like their boundaries and what they do with their time when they're with you in the beginning of dating, right? Because I'm solely talking from like the first to 6 months. You can see who this person is. Now, it's well, it actually mirrors each other. Because for women to see men for who they are, is to see their actions, their decisiveness, and to see what they do with their time. For men, it's to see if she's gonna listen to what I'm telling her. If she's gonna comply with my direction my invitation for her. If she, even if she has some things going on, time will make itself available. I got my high school diploma, associate degree, OSHA certification in Hyatt, and they still ghost me. Well, God's too. Let me say this. Now, although status and reputation, money and wealth is a great thing for a man, right? Man and women in general. That's something you should want for yourself, right? That should be like a thing that's just for you. But what I will say is that doesn't just make a high value person though, because although you can have materialistic things, you can have the car, the houses. I've known many people who have a grand amount of material things, but that doesn't make them a high value person, because what's high value is the mentality. A high value man is how they are mentally, is who they are within, is their decisions, is their actions, is what they're doing with their life, how they're creating their life. This is what makes a high value man. Women are the best cheaters. We talked about that the other day. We said, who's a better cheater, women or men? It's not just women, it's men and women. Yeah, men and women. Oh man, dude, I know a bunch of dudes that be cheated. It's so crazy, like, cause it's so like, even man, motherfuckers can be in like 3 years relationships with someone that they love, and they'll be cheating on a girl, right? Oh, she's a good girl, but I just need something. And they create all types of strategies and shit. And there be some married men out here too. Shit be crazy out here, bro. What's up, 310? Sometimes the thing you want the most is not good for you. And finding what's good for you instead of what you want isn't most settling. Oh, not this bullshit again. Thank you for getting them out of here. Yeah. Okay, so what amount of time would that entail as far as getting to know who that person is as you described? I would say from it can really happen. It can honestly happen within the first month or two of meeting a person. But again, my perspective comes from a man perspective more than anything, right? Because I teach men more than anything. But that's why I say, like, okay, compatibility is important. Compliance is important, right? To see if this person also wants to have time with me the way I want to have time with her. If there is too much like bickering or back and forth on like certain plans, now that doesn't take away from her having a life, and I have a life. I know she has a reality outside of me, right? The world doesn't just revolve around me when it's her. It's like I am already revolving myself around me, and then it's like when let's see what we can have. But if, let's say, I invite her out, oh no, I can't make it. Okay, cool. But she's not in the first invitation, right? But she's like, oh, I don't think I can make it towards the end. It was like 10 minutes before 8 p.m. We supposed to meet at 8. Oh, I can't make it. Or I'm gonna make it around like 10. Is that cool? Or I can't make it this time. Sorry about that. But there's no follow up to it being like, well, I couldn't make it this time because something happened, but can I see you again maybe Saturday? But we supposed to do Friday, but Saturday. I would like to see you though. Something like that. But there's no follow-up that already says that there's no attraction to it. Like she doesn't want to actually be there. It could have just been something she wants to be over there. But that's what I would really say. But but just for a generalization, I'll say at least 1 to 6 months to really see it is. The only reason I say that is because things could be great in the beginning sometimes, but you also still got to vet the person who they are. And no, I never talk about boyfriend vibes ever. Comply, yes, comply. As in, if I say I want you to meet me at 8 p.m. and she's with that, that's complying. If she's not with that, she's like, oh, can we not do 8 p.m.? Let's do 10 p.m. But instead of going to a park, let's go to this nice dinner spot. That's not complying with what I invited you to. Go for the girl that like you, not the girl you want. But you can also be a great influence and they want to be better for you. Like a man would change everything about himself for the right woman. But if she don't push for him to be that man, he won't. But I see now, I don't agree with that. I don't think that a man should change himself for the right woman. Like, I think he should already have that drive for himself to change for himself, and women can come along through that journey and it can happen to that happen, you know? But I don't think that he shouldn't change himself all the way just for the women. Now, here's the thing though, right? See, now I'm talking on when I say that, I'm talking on the level of a man who knows himself and wants to transform his life, and his motivation is to change within, right? And to be outside and be like, I want better for me. And as women come along, okay, cool. I see she has this cool lifestyle. That's cool too. She get her money, she do her shit, but I want it for me. And shit can happen like that. Now, there's another level where a man, right? Because it's a lot of movies and even just in real life too, where women can basically like upgrade a man, right? They can be like, I'm gonna teach him how to be a man. I'm gonna teach him how to do this. I'm gonna teach him how to like me. I'm gonna teach him. It's like you're teaching him too much versus a man who already knows himself, and you don't have to do all that teaching, because that can be into burnout. Salute to everybody. Thank you for 27 likes. My name is All Star Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe to your boy. We on the road to the top. We're gonna have beautiful conversations. Shout out to everybody being here. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just responsible and mature person is like the most attractive thing. That's what's up. Because for me, I'm respectful to others stuff. Maybe I'm too nice though. I don't simp. But sometimes, being too nice can be a form of simping though. What's up, Miguel? Shout out to Arizona. It's hot as hell out there, bro. I was with my ex, so I had some experience. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you guys don't. I'm not saying you don't per se, or anyone does. Anyone has less. It's just that, what we're getting. But if a chose karma and is disrespectful, very stupid, whole ass 24-hour ban. Oh yeah, talk that shit, Marie. Shout out to everybody. Lots of people who have lots of materialistic things and money put themselves at status that is above and beyond everybody else's time. Not often will you find humbleness. Yeah, that's true, but like I do, Gail, great to see you. But it's like I'm with. Let me read that correctly before I say what I need to say. Lots of people who have lots of materialistic things and money put themselves at a status that is above and beyond everybody else's time. It's not often will you find humbleness. I can see that, but also too, like, I get with a lot of independent women who with their own business, or even just like they have children, so their time is put up. But that's why there's the communication level that comes with it, to what we both want and making time for what we want, right? How many bodies is a red flag? None. If she says she has 0 bodies, that's a red flag. God says, maybe she ghosted because she moved 6 hours away, though she ended that friendship like, oh, so you talking about something that happened. Men and women totally wired differently. What do you think is the #1 ingredient to a successful relationship? Oh, man, I had 3 that came to mind, but one, I would say harmony. They have to be on the same page. I think I would probably put that to my first one. I had 3 things came to mind, but I'll say that'd be the first one. We gotta both want this. Like, and if you guys are on the same page, I guarantee you, like, that shit creates the best chemistry. That creates more. That creates like communication. That creates wanting to make time for each other. That creates getting to know one another on a deeper level rather than just fucking or whatever we're doing. CC Smith says, been with someone for 8 years and he definitely changed because I helped him realize his habits were ruining things. But that too, like, I see what you're saying though. I'm not saying that, when I was saying the thing about that about men, I'm not taking away from what women are capable of doing and how they're able to change other men's lives. I'm just saying though, it's like, there should already be a drive for him wanting to change that. Not having a wake-up call from a lady to be like, you need to change this to do this. That should already be in him. You know what I'm saying? To like, I'm doing fucking wrong. I'm fucking up. I need to get right, right? And even if you're along the way, he could potentially express that down the line. It could be that she has a headache and she's on her period, doesn't want to follow up with that. It's true. How about asking her rather than telling her? No, I always tell. I don't ask. I always tell. I want to invite you at 8 p.m. tomorrow. I always say it. Not just stars it. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Ingredients for success relationship. But I like that. I like this conversation though a lot though. Jess and Lisa, thank you very much. You guys' conversation is incredible, and I'm grateful that you guys are having a conversation with me, even though there's 2 different points and 2 different worlds into this shit. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you. Ingredients for successful relationships: communication, loyalty, and sex. Men and women should not change themselves, nor can you do that. If I'm a woman, of course, I can't change a man. Even if I try to, I want to try, then he's not the guy for me. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, Lisa. Exactly. He should already want that for him. See, here's the thing. You don't even have to be the most kept up, well done dude. Like, you can still get your shit right. But you got, like, see, like a lot of the times, that's why that argument of like women will fuck with a broke man versus a man who has things going together, because the guy who has things going together may have a lot of internal issues, but the broke guy, just in this case, right? He's like, oh, but I'm achieving something. I'm driving myself to my vision. I'm taking steps. Like, it could still just be a process of it, but that's like, it already got to be inside. It has to be. There's no other way. Women don't want to change men. There could be that sense of like, yes, I can change him. But at the same time, bro, women find it way sexier when men want that change and drive for themselves. Like, he already has that shit. And she's just like, oh, I love that and I see that. And there's potentially something I could do to benefit that. Come on. All the growth must be for the person in the mirror. 1,000, exactly. I'm just not agreeing with any of this tonight. So guess this isn't the topic of show for me tonight. You're good. I mean, the thing is that it's not even just about always agreeing or even disagreeing. It's about when we have conversations, it's about still speaking on the topics and going along with the conversation without having to be like, oh my God, you're this and that. This is a lesson for those who always point their fingers or who are insulting other people when it comes to different perspectives. We can exchange ideas without having to look at one another a different way. You know what I mean? I think men and women can influence each other, but they cannot change each other. Does moving 6 hours cause ghosting? I could have sworn she was feeling me. God, do me a favor, God Strike. Put a Q in front of your question, but ask the question that you want to ask. Because you've been talking about this certain situation for a while. So ask a question that has a center around it, and I'll answer to you. I wish change didn't have a negative connotation. It doesn't always mean bad or good. This wasn't even forced. I don't care. I feel like some change is good. Change is amazing. Change is amazing. Hey, peace, Broly. Until next time, bro. In this world, no one is perfect. We all got flaws. That's true. Women like to hear your game no matter how long y'all been together. No men should change their personality for a girl. Not a woman change for you, not for anyone else. So you already discovered that guys are attracted to each other, so you want to form a relationship. So therefore, what's the one ingredient to successful relationship? Trust? No, it's just harmony. I mean, well, then after that, I mean, I guess trust too, but then communication. So my top 3 will be harmony, communication, and like, I guess compatibility is kind of like harmony, but the biggest 2 is just harmony and communication to me. That revolves the world. That creates the world. Being honest and being open, that creates it. I get what you mean. I would just hate to see my man demeaned because he didn't do shit himself and he had my help. Because no offense, we all human and we got trauma sometimes. We all got things to work on. So I asked you, but you skimmed over it. Do you believe men and women are wired differently? I didn't see that question. As the way you think or implement things. I definitely do think we're wired differently. I think we see things from different perspectives, but there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're wired differently, this is what creates us to also be attracted to one another for whatever pocket that fits best with. So I do think there is different playing fields for men and women. Does what makes you happy? And also, no woman can raise a man. If he won't change, let him go. Same for women. It's rubbing the wrong way for me, though. All right, have a good one, Jess. For sure, for sure. What's up, the cool guy? What's up? What's up, Megan? What's good? What's good? One more thing, Izzy, before I say what's up, man. Absolutely. It's like changing your shoes. You know it's dirty, but it's changing to look better. Being a simp bug, it's plenty of women in the world. Are you funny? Ali says, so the woman who's attracted to the broke guy has a motherly instinct in his desiring the kind of relationship. Apparently, that's what I'm thinking. So what I mean by that, right? When I was creating the analogy, it was just saying that the broke guy in the case, right? He has more of a drive. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say like he got like dreams and aspirations, and he's doing the work. Now for the guy who has like everything well put together, he has the same thing, but he may have some like internal conflict and kind of like inconsistency with himself. But the other guy is more so like within, he has like a concrete, like, this is what's happening, this is what I'm finna do. But that's just the analogy. Now eventually that broke guy won't be broke, because if you got true ambition, you got hustle and a vision, it's going to happen. You're going to get money off of it. But that's what I mean about it. But I think if any woman wants to like try to help or change a man, I think that comes down to some like, it's like being a mom for the man. And truthfully, women can even ask them. I don't think you guys want to baby men. I don't think that. Like, I don't want to baby a woman either. Like, I don't think women, in my experiences, a lot of women don't want to baby men. I have to disagree with change, because I have to change for myself for relationships. Because I have ADHD, I zone out, misplaced tips, seems insensitive, so I have to make changes to myself. You see, but this is the thing. When I'm saying making change, it's not like, you're talking from a medical place. So that's a whole completely different dynamic. When I say making change, I'm talking about you're changing your whole personality. You're trying to change like your whole approach to life. I'm not saying there's things you can't learn, but if you're doing it based off the pure motivation of somebody else coming into your life, that just, why can't you have that change within already? But if you're talking from the place you're talking of, and there's medical things going on, that's a whole different dynamic. But I'm specifically speaking about the inner motivation of the person. Stop trying to waste time for that one person and that person's, so I don't piss a girl off. So what do you think? You have to make changes. I mean, the thing is that you may still piss a girl off. It's just about why. The question really comes down to, why do you want to make a change? That's what it really comes down to, right? And then when you realize the root of why you want to make a change, figure that out and work on that. If you know the root is like, because I don't want to piss women off. Why don't you want to piss women off though? Then you have to get to the root within that. You got to see why. You got to get to that root core. The broke guy might have more fun, while the rich guy might be born with just money. CC says, my dude isn't a simp. He gets shit for it all the time. It's sad my man has to act like a dad who does everything for me to be looked good upon. A dumbass view today. Isn't a simp. So what you mean? Like, you saying like he's not like a simp, but he gets hated on because he's not acting like a simp? Lee says, so the harmony communication has already been established. Okay, now you're in a relationship. So what I'm saying, number one ingredient to have it successful going forward. You still on this thing. That's into it. If I'm having to go deep down into relationships, see, when it comes to relationship and just deep down, I mean, yeah, of course you can talk about trust, because that's already within the communication and the harmony already, and establishing on it. Like, that's what's gonna come. So you can just keep going that. But I see you like to go down the rabbit hole. But that's all I gotta say for that. Great question though, Lisa. You good, bro. You good. I mean, sometimes too, I don't think it's dumb that you said it. It's just on some like, sometimes people need to know about that, bro, because there's people with real deal stuff that has to do with medical things, and sometimes you got to talk on those things, or just kind of ask just to know. You never know. Shout out y'all with the seeds. I'm just playing. And shout out Marie in the building. Appreciate you. Yes, that he doesn't act like a simp. That's true. You know, CC, it's interesting. It's incredible that you say that. I get a bad rep for that too. Not like because I don't have a girlfriend, but like, because I don't do certain things that, you know, the more men would do in society as like a simp type of thing. Because I don't do that, I get looked at as weird. Like, why aren't you acting like this? Or why aren't you doing this or doing that? I'm like, well, because I don't want to. Like, it's just weird. It's interesting. Have a good night, Broly. Hey, listen, I'm finna go and get up out of here in a few. I want to say I appreciate everybody. My name is All Star Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe to be a part of further conversations. This has been a good one. Whether my perspectives may have, you know, you kind of feel some type of way. I mean, that's just what comes with it. I mean, at the end, You got to be true to what you say, and you got to be honest with everything that you're saying. Air says, girls like bad guys, that soft shit is for the birds. Women are soft and need a protector. Lisa, so broken people have some kind of past trauma that apparently maybe they haven't dealt with yet as far as a broken person. So I'm saying that you should not come together with somebody that's broken. But that's why you learn it, though. I mean, but that's, again, Lisa, this is why you learn this in the beginning. You see how the person is. You know, too, some people can, I never advise my men to overshare their problems, their stuff in the beginning stages of dating. Never do that. But sometimes it's gonna be people that's gonna overshare. Anybody overshares too much, they try to like too much, like the trauma dumping, that's not for me. It should take our time. We shouldn't rush into shit like that. We just started dating. It's our first day and you're already telling me about like what already happened. I don't want to know that right now. Like I want to focus about you and I and this tension. What do you mean? Your dog got hit by a car at 10. Like, wow, it's crazy. Fist bump. You already know that. Don't follow others. Just be you. That's exactly how it's to be. D. I just want real, and that simpy shit is not true to me. That's hey, but why though? Cece, let me ask you, and I'm not. But why though? I just want to know. Because you're saying something that not a lot of women like to admit. And I think that's honorable. That's real. So here's another tip. You can't make somebody else happy unless you're happy yourself. That's a strong statement right there. But thanks for the tip. That's that's something I mean, yeah, I approve of that. Also, when you are looking for somebody to date or get into a relationship with you, you should not look for it. It should happen naturally. So it's not going to work. Sometimes the meat will want to make that change to please the other rather than for themselves. Sometimes oh, you said that twice. Sorry, it was really hard to look because I thought you were doing too. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I don't believe in finding girls. I don't believe in looking for a relationship. Shit just be happening naturally. And that's just how it has to be. I mean, you can look for certain things, but like things would just occur. What's up, Cruz? You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out. You going to the Marine Corps? Hey, appreciate you, bro. And thank you. If you if you go further in it and you take further steps, I appreciate any service that you do going forward. So I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one though, Brian. I hope all is well and goes everything well on your end. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head high. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Chat is better than other days. Well, for now at least. Yeah, for now. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fluctuating thing. But when we have the good chats, it's great to have the good chats. You know what I'm saying? It's always great to welcome in new people, new stars that are coming in. It's always great to welcome conversations, any questions or anything. You know what I'm saying? Salute, shout out to everybody. My name is All Star Izzy. You're more than welcome to hit the like button, subscribe, be a part. I will be going live every single day this month. We're gonna be talking about many conversations this Friday. I have something planned. Saturday, I have this lady she is very known for intuition, sensuality, and getting into your body. And I invited her onto my platform, and we will be talking about love and dating. But I think it's gonna be very beneficial to hear her insight about the things that she talks about. She's very sensual too. Like her approach, how she speaks, and what she talks on is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a very nice change. Women can take some notes. Men can listen to what she has to say. So we're just gonna really talk on those subjects. You're the first number live I come across this morning. Shout out Struggling to Mind. I get that often though, but I understand that. Sometimes when I scroll, I just be like, wow, it's crazy. Like, YouTube lives are actually wild. I'm not gonna lie. It is crazy, but I appreciate that. God, that was in. I'm not sure what you said, Cruz. She does tantrum. I'm not sure she does exactly, but she does a lot of practices and stuff. I'm gonna look into a little bit more stuff so I can bring it up, and she's also gonna talk about it. She's gonna talk about her book that's gonna be coming out later this year, and she's gonna be really nice. I think she's gonna do well because it's gonna be great to hear her perspective through it. Cause she's like the first lady that I heard talk about sensuality a lot, and I've also talked about the importance of sensuality just in general, and dating and stuff. So I wanted to incorporate her perspective into love, dating, and relationships. So it's gonna be nice. Yeah, you know that. You know that, Marie. No, thank you. Of course, of course, of course, Brian. Of course. Again, man, just do you. Go out there, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Take every step that you need further. C says basically you shouldn't have to do anything you don't want to do. Sipping is the epitome of doing something in order to keep someone, and it's sad. It really is though, because that's the thing. That's why like it should never it should never be that way, but it's gonna be that way. Like it's a very few men, very few like it could be like up to like millions, but still that's a few compared to the world of men that have to learn that you don't have to act a certain way, do like the happy wife, happy life stuff. A lot of my topics, subjects can be controversial, but it's controversial because society loves the happy wife, happy life type of lifestyle. And it's like, I don't believe in that because I believe in doing what you want to do. I get like, and doing what you want to do happens to put yourself first. You're happy, so she will be happy. That's how it has to go. You got to be good for you, for them to be, for anything to be good for you. You got to put yourself first in order to make things come together. That's how you got to consider yourself in order to consider others. This is how this is how it happens. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people do love it, but it is what it is. I mean, it's always the Ready Player One method. Everything it comes, it's always a backwards thing to comes to it. It should be happy you and happy me because it got to be happy to make you happy. See, exactly, Eric, exactly. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep a player. But you know, the codes, the law of it, it's a bit lost right now. But you know, you got fellas such as myself and others that are around here speaking and talking about it. It's someone pointed it out earlier, and I'm about to end with this, but someone pointed it out like it just they were saying that it shocked them how many people were pointing fingers and disagreeing rather than try to ask questions than to understand. And that's the thing that comes with is like sometimes when if you don't understand something, your natural reaction, and I put quotation out, with natural reaction, but the reaction that you think is natural to something that is new can be like, it can be using offensive words. It can use this and that, or like, nah, this and that, just because you don't agree or because it's new, or you may not have that in reality because you think it's better for you to put others first and then you get the results. But you don't see that putting yourself first and then you can still get the results. I don't abandon myself for another person. I don't abandon myself for women. I don't abandon myself for what for anything. It's because I make the decision for me, and that's what comes with it, you know. I hope we get better as a society to really to get open about that. Yeah, it's gradually happening, CC. It's gradually like it's bit by bit, but you know, I'm gonna be one of the messengers for this shit, and I am. I've been for a while years in this shit. So it's like I'm gonna still keep going because this is some shit that people need to hear, and people want to hear too though, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's swag. Struggle to Mind says some guys don't do basic human stuff. How many guys know how to cook or even do their own laundry? Not saying this every dude, but let's keep it a buck. Some of us be lacking. That's true. And guys would rather have their priorities straight with trying to get women and how they can be smooth versus what they got going on in their house, in their crib. Not paying their bills, like not trying to get a better job, not trying to learn something within their company, not trying to, you know, get higher within that. They're thinking like, damn, like fuck that. I want to get smooth. I want to get right with the ladies. I got to do this to get a woman. It's like, yo, hold on. Let's take a peek at your crib. Let's take a peek in your life, your home life. You know, all those type of things, your dynamics, your thoughts, your confidence. Why is it just you got to think about women? Like women are going to be there. And here's the thing, you can still do you and get yourself together while still being with women. It's possible. 1,000. Not every guy's a bad guy either, true. Lisa says, too many people believe that in finding somebody that will make them happy when they're not happy already. Exactly. That's a big mistake, and therefore that relationship won't work. It never will, ever. Because if you try to look for happiness outside, that's just gonna burn out. That's just gonna like you're faking it. You know, I was watching in this Atlanta episode, there was one of the main characters. She was living a double life basically in like Amsterdam. And then towards the end, she screamed. She was like, what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. That's exactly what's gonna happen in a relationship if you try to look for that. Johnny Capahala, great to see you. Shout out to my bro. Listen, hey, we gotta talk soon because next week the gaming event is coming up and I definitely need some assistance. But shout out to my dog Johnny Capahala. Make sure y'all go fuck with him. I agree, but why is it when women put themselves first, it's a frowned upon? D says, I think it's probably the same way, DD. It's probably the same way. Just because of like men putting themselves first. See, a true man not gonna like a real man who's secure in himself is not gonna care about a woman putting themselves first. Cause to be honest, I expect you to put yourself first. Like let's say for a first date, right? I already know you have a reality. You have a life outside of me. So if I give you an invitation, like I'm telling you an invitation to meet me at a certain place, right? Taking my number down, whatever. And you got something going on, but then you were like, well, I'm not able to do it the day that you told me, but I do want to be with you. Can we get together and talk about what could be best and potentially going further? Like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do that. But and that's her putting herself first. Honestly, I think that's sexy because if you want to put yourself first, I mean, that just shows independence. And I like I like women with independence. I like women who can think for themselves, you know? Lisa says, how you decide what your subject is going to be on when you sign on? I sometimes, like, man, I just be in there. And there's a lot, I live a lot of life. So thankfully, I have like a lot of, I talk to a lot of people. I like to watch stuff. I got hobbies and stuff. So like I'll get like things just gathered throughout just living and shit. And then I'll just be like, oh, I want to talk about this. Like when I got on here today, I wanted to talk about dreams, but then we went to dreams to like ghosting. But I'm an empowerment coach, and I specialize in love, dating, relationships, and empower and like self-empowerment, really, because to power yourself is to empower everything else in your life. Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? But that's like anything could be empowering. So it's like every subject just go wherever. You be cooking like a motherfucker. That's real. I be cooking a lot too, a lot more lately. I have a hyper sensation, but it doesn't have anything to do with dating. Okay, cool. I love cooking. It's a major confidence booster for me. That's fly. What's your favorite thing to cook? What's up, Janubi? Shout out Janubi in the building. What's up, player? What's up, man? Cece says, I don't know where you from, but it's 5 a.m. You must be a late nighter. It's 5:30 a.m. for me. Yeah. Now I am a late nighter, but I also do a lot of stuff at the end of the night. It's like this will be some time where I can go, because also too in the mornings, like in the afternoons, early afternoons or late afternoons, I have a lot of things going on. So I make time for stuff like this, like around this time. But I will also be able to go like, there's times where I'll go live in the afternoon, but it'll be like for like 30 minutes when I'm able to, or like 30, 40 minutes. I could put some time in because I'm always in like meetings, calls, or I'm on the road, or I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I like to make times like this. You're East Coast? Yes, East EST. Lisa says, yeah, but I'm asking a woman to comply is not being or allowing her to be happy with what she wants to do. I'm not asking her to comply. See, that's the thing. What I was saying, see, you're seeing it like if I'm trying to control it. I'm not trying to control. The invitation is saying, it's the tango. I'm putting my hand out. I want you to like have this dance with me, right? I'm telling the woman to dance with me. Her grabbing my hand and me pulling her in is her complying to the invitation. It's just the word comply that's saying. If I were to say it's her choosing, it's her agreeing, complying is still agreeing. So it's just the wording that you're hearing about it. That's not what I'm saying. Jose Luis says, is Patricia here, bro? I don't know, bro. You just go to her YouTube. I can't believe you're still here talking about it, man. Go to her YouTube, bro. I don't comply, we compromise. That's the best way to go about it. See, compromise is another heavy word. Cause it's like we both want it. That's how I can say. Like harmony. We want the same thing. I put my hand out, you take your hand, you grab it. That's us being harmonious. Jose, I know who you're talking about, bro. You came into my live a couple of times about the same woman. Those 30-minute streams be a hard catch. Yeah, they do, but like those be some of the great ones too, though. Because I don't necessarily look at the chat like that. Like if I do, it'll be after my points. But when I do go like live for 30 minutes or less, it's always like hard hitting stuff that I need to talk about that I had to like let people know. Oh damn, it's 4:30, 5:30. Okay, that's what's up. Best thing I make is a family recipe passed down to me by my dad from his dad from an Italian widow in Chicago. Masticoli, mas. Yo, don't butcher me though. I'm trying to say it as best correctly, but that's what's up though. Keep that tradition going. Izzy always goes live at midnight. Sometimes I've been knocked out. Don't tell Izzy that. Oh wow, good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna take note of that. Hold on. Sometimes she been knocked out. Power is making the community stronger. Knowledge and wisdom, love is powerful. Do you believe that a man should wear the pants, or do you believe the couple should be equal? I believe the man should wear the pants. Like, the man should be able to lead. Like, that's his role. That's what a man would want to do, is assert and to lead. And see, the thing is that when I say that, that doesn't mean women doesn't have her position, right? She's not just some sitting duck. Like, she still does shit. Like, you know, she still does shit. Make sure y'all subbing up and getting them likes up. Hey, appreciate you, Johnny. Appreciate you, bro. I couldn't pronounce it either. You say LOLs? That's hard. Look, I say LOLs all the time. I'm finding my people. I'm finding my fucking people, bro. I be saying LOLs. I put like raw XD sometimes. You have fun with this shit. A man should have a plan, a woman should have a choice. Ooh, that is tough. I like that a lot. Because that's how I see it. That's how I like that a lot. Ooh, that was fly though. I like that struggling in mind. I've liked that a lot. Hold on. Let me look at this poll. Okay. From the questionnaire that I asked earlier, is it cool to chase your dreams? Most people voted, 78% of people voted that it's cool to chase your dreams. 22% of people said it's cringe to chase your dreams. Yeah, it could have been trolls, but you know, there's actually some real people that think like that. And I think that just comes from a place of how people just look at people and shit. What if you tell your date that you wanted to meet at a Mexican restaurant and she doesn't like Mexican? She would much rather have Chinese. Well, to be honest, I don't go to restaurants on dates. We going to a rooftop or some shit. And I never do dinner dates. But if we were to say that, damn, because I'm like, I don't like eating out with girls, though. I don't like eating out with women. Like, I'm not trying to chew in each other's face. Maybe we eat some fruit or some shit, like some mangoes. Like, that's cool. If she said that, though, I'd just be like, I mean, damn, it's just the dinner thing that's getting me. I'm going to try to take it away out of my mind. I'll just say, like, then, nah, I don't want Chinese. I don't want Chinese. Or just, you know, forget the dinner. Let's have a drink at the place or some shit. I don't know. If she was being bitchy, then I wouldn't even go. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it's like, that's why I'm like, that, nah. I just like, if this is what it is, then, you know, enjoy it. But if not, if you would rather have Chinese, but I want to have Mexican food, it's like, well, you know that meme where homie did a peace sign and disappeared? Hell yeah. Words are words, but what you Yo, David, I think you're saying something cool, but hey, I appreciate you. I can't even pronounce that, bro. Izzy got to do a live stream at 8 p.m. I do. It's going to come very soon. I got some planned out. This whole month is basically planned out, like, for real. I've been into it's basically planned out. I still got some things to talk about. What if your date, okay, you said that. Take it to the park and have a walk. Crispy bacon, that's a good one too. It's just, like, I don't want to, like, bro, I don't like dinner dates. I don't like eating, like, with my date. Like, I just think you're going to perform to eat. Like, girl, I know you want to chew the fuck down on that Chinese food. I know you want to put that soy sauce all over it. Don't try to be all meticulous and particular and all, you know, let me put this over here. Nah, girl, go crazy. Show me who you are. And tell her that I'm playing. Restaurant is crazy. I know, Janubi. Yo, restaurant. What are we doing? Like, I'm not even going to no restaurant. What are we talking about? But man, that's something I'll never advise though. Like, if you do go to a restaurant, go to the bar or some shit, bro. Don't feed. No, why y'all feeding each other? Why y'all eating together? That's like boyfriend and girlfriend vibes to me. First date should always be a hike or something like that. Shout out to the hikers. I jumped down that hole 3 years ago. I have a lot of knowledge, and have a different few careers, and I've had education. So if you ever want to chat on the side, you can get more accomplished in the middle of the night, early mornings, because phones aren't ringing, everybody else sleeping. Very true, Lisa. Also, Lisa, if you like, or I'd like to actually invite you on a platform this Friday, if everything goes well, correct? Because I'm gonna go see Demon Slayer this Friday, and I'm so excited. I don't want to talk to nobody on Friday until I get out that theater. But that night, if everything goes well again, I'm gonna be doing a live where I'm gonna make it open for men and women. So if men want to come on there, we could talk about if they have any questions as far as relationships, dating, or any problems, or maybe they want to add something to the topic that I'm talking on, and women can pull up and we can have the same discussion. So if you're not doing anything this Friday night, like I want to say maybe like towards 10 p.m., I want to say that would be like a safe zone. And if you like to, you can be a part of it. You can't even do hikes, man. I always want to go somewhere too extra. One thing that's seasonal about me, and it's about to come up too, but I like the fair and carnival. Like I like having fun. Like that's my shit. You can get a lot more, yeah, for sure. And I'm not eating cause I actually eat. Like, girl, like exactly, Marie. Like I'm like, girl, come on. I know you want to eat that motherfucker. Like, why you trying to, like use your knife all of a sudden? Like, you look awkward. Just eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. They'll be eating like 2 bites on the first day. 6 months later, be like, damn, slow down. Yeah, and then they gonna have like a plate to the side, and then they gonna be like, can I take this to go, please? And I'm like, damn, shorty, I just finished my whole shit. Like, see that I just think eating dinner and it's just too performative for me, man. Like if I were to ever do like a dinner date or some shit like that, we dead ass gotta like, I'm gonna be like, stop playing around, like eat that shit. Like I know you want to, don't hide it. Thank you for clarifying. Of course, we're everything. What we live is powerful. Very true, David. How about asking her to dance? Maybe because she doesn't have any rhythm like that. I don't know. Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, I love so the thing would be like, I would go to an atmosphere. So I like rooftops, right? You got to be 21 plus to be with an all-star like me. But so we'll go to a place like that, like a rooftop or a nice place where they play music. So that will be incorporated in the whole thing. So I just like, let's dance. Come dance with me. Oh no, I'm too scared. Forget them. It's just us, right? Follow my lead. Bow. Yo, pause, Julio. Demon Slayer. Yo, Marie, chill. Hold on. What you mean, ill Demon Slayer? Also, Marie, have you been watching Dandadan or nah? Power is powerful. You are doing what you are doing. Damn, I got 2 left. I want to find me a girl that'll try to eat 2 pieces of pizza at once, like pizza sandwich or something. That's fire. See, look, bro. See, shit like that would be like, I think that would be like authentic instead of trying to perform. Like you can go on a pizza date. She, you know what I'm saying? She like a little small bite and like, why are you lying to me? I know you want to eat the pizza. Good morning. What's up, Grayson? But you said you are attracted to women who are independent. I'm very independent. My ex-husband said I was independent to a fault. So, Lisa, are you saying that I'm attracted to you? But yeah, I am. I mean, I'm attracted to all types of women, but I get along very well with independent women, for sure. Definitely women. I like people. I like women who can think about themselves, like on their toes. Like, oh man, I like exclusivity. Like I like exclusive women. And what I mean by saying like I like exclusive women, I just like women who know themselves. And that doesn't mean they have to know themselves entirely, but like they know who they are. They know like how men try to come at them, and they're just like, I don't settle for like dusty dudes. I don't settle for like weak men. Like I know it when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like those type of women. I respect you. Appreciate you, David. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Grayson says, Garrison. I said Grayson. My apologies. I used to party in Miami, Florida, but the drive from Tampa got too expensive. I'm going to Miami later this year. I'm finna go get a tattoo. I'm gonna go live out there too. I'm gonna show you. I'll be like, hey, the All-Stars is back out here. We in Miami, Florida. Hey, by the way, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's try to see if we can get to 40 likes. And you're more than welcome to subscribe to me. Let's keep this shit going. We're going to the top. I'm going to touch 10K by the end of this year. And that's on me, bro. That's on the stars. That's on what we doing. I'm going live every single day. Be a part of these conversations. Let's talk about it. It's about you, not them. Exactly, David. Yes, yes. If your girl is eating small or cute, tell her, girl, eat your damn food. Stop trying to be all cute with that shit. You know that bust. Hey, yo, I might just I'll be like, why are you doing that? But that's the thing. I don't eat with my like. If we were to eat, it'd be something like spontaneous. Like we're at a fair carnival and then we get like I get like some goddamn I don't know, some fruit. I like to eat fruit. You know, so we'll get some like fruit or some shit, like, or maybe like a churro. Like, let's eat that. I would also tell her to be yourself and just to eat. Got to put some Luther Vandross on some classic music to ask her to dance, eat some pizza while you dance with her, my bro. Listen, yo, I can't even say this move that I want to say, but you're very close to what I'll say, cause like I got this move that I use when women come over, right? And it's like, especially like, cause I like conversation, so we not just finna. We gonna smash, of course. But, you know, your boy like to talk. So we go, you know what I mean? The music of the... Listen, there's some moves that happen. And them moves be crazy. Yo, pause. You know you hungry. Type of... Yo, Marie, you be killing me with that dead road shit. Like, I be seeing that shit all over the internet. It's so funny. Thank you for 40 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Facts, David. You don't like eating out with women, so you said rooftop. What does that entail? Like getting a drink, and enjoying the. We can have a drink, and I like enjoying the atmosphere. Like I like being above with the city lights at a good time, like the sunset, the sunset, and it gets into night, and then we can just enjoy like the city lights and have conversation, like get into that. So that's what I really like. That's what it really entails for me. Like in the beginning, like. It's all about dancing with each other mentally, and we can even physically be dancing, depending on that. But there's so much things that can happen spontaneously being there. But I just like, for myself, I like to be on a rooftop. I like exclusivity in a sense of privacy. Obviously, there's people around, but it's like I also like to dress up. So we're getting prepared for this. Only one here who's been married like 20 years. Maybe. Who else has been married here for 20 years? Romulo. Romulo. I think I said your name right. My coworker used to brag about his girl being able to until another good coworker, she learned with someone else, right? I'm weak. Yeah, I mean, if your girl know what she doing, she obviously learned from something. Or sometimes, women could learn from corn, or they can, learn from other things too. But yeah, I mean, like, hey, that's crazy. She's not being bitchy. She just has a preference. So I was making a point to your compliance. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Be funny. Yes, if you want some fun shit to do in Florida or more laid back fun, contact me. I'll show you the Florida man way. Shout out Garrison. Yeah, stay connected. We eat together. Fire. 40 likes. Yes, sir. Thank you for 40 likes. Let me not get into it. For racing scene to question activities. I know from Tallahassee. Oh, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I've been married to the game for 22 years. Yeah, I've been committed to life forever. Ever. To the game and all that. What you doing is always above, and respect that we think above. Hey, appreciate you, David. You giving some great statements. How do I find you Friday night at 10 p.m.? I subscribe, but I have a lot of subscriptions. Keep your notifications on, and Gil, may you link my Instagram onto the chat, please? So that way, anyone in the future, if you want to get with me, you can hit me up around on Instagram. It's AllStarIssy. My apologies. ALLSTARISSY. Drink your H2O. I was born and raised in Florida, but no longer live there. But I go back from time to time and leave rich age time. That's what's up, Garrison. That's what's up. I've been in Florida a lot with like family vacations. We used to go to Flagler Beach a lot, for sure. We used to go there. Oh, here I thought you was 20. Oh, appreciate that, Johnny. Yes. So, Lisa, this is my Instagram, and if you have one, give me a follow. I'll follow you back, and then when the time comes, I'll be in communication with you as well, so we can do that. Hey, y'all. Hey, yo, me and Johnny finna do the Smash Bros tournament IRL in Georgia next year. So if you want to come out, fuck with an all-star, play some games, you know what I'm saying, talk to some shorties, drink some drinks, you know what I'm saying, come out to the thing. Yo, that's just gonna be lit, bro. And I'm saying it now because we doing it. It's happening. And we're gonna do the all-star gaming event next week. That's gonna be fly. Big collabs, big collabs. Look out for Johnny Capahala, bro. He's I don't even want to say he's up and coming. That boy is you know, he tight. You know, so the world's starting to catch up with him, but it's coming up though. He up there, bro. He go crazy. If you fuck with gaming just in general, fuck with Johnny Capahala, dog. 100%. I be in there from time to time. He's lit. He's cool as hell. He be talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even say losers no more. We say good sports. So in the future, if y'all hear me say, you know, we got the winners in the good sports, just know that's what that means. That's what we calling it, bro. No, many millionaires in Sarasota. Some of the coolest people. That's what's up, Garrison. Stay connected, bro. Facts. Go to Key Largo, go snorkeling. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Miami for like 2 days. So if I get some time, I'll definitely do something like that. Like I'm gonna meet out with this podcaster. He has his own podcast, so you know I'm gonna be on a podcast. I'm gonna get a tattoo out there, and I'm gonna go explore the city. You know, hopefully I can see some women out there. Not see some women, but like if I know some women that's out there, I'm gonna go see them. But you know, I'm gonna be active out there, and I'm gonna go live. We gonna do that. No, I was saying independence because you are the one that is saying you believe mention independence in the family, or you do so speak. How does when an independent woman complies because she chooses to be a part of the invitation? That's all that is. Because to say you're independent is to say you're choosing what you want. So if she's independent and she chooses what she wants, and what she wants happens to be my invitation, then that's fly. You know, that's her being independent. She's choosing it. That's it. But Lisa, that is my Instagram. Stay connected. This Friday, I will be going live. I will do an open panel, so men and women will join. I believe it may be a little crazy because you know there's gonna be some men that's gonna be on some weird timing. So it's gonna be definitely new and interesting. We're gonna have a good time. I want to say big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Everybody should not get participation trophy in life. Winners win, losers lose. Yeah, exactly, Chris. That's exactly why Johnny and I were talking about that shit, bro. That's exactly why we're saying that. But let's get some stars in the chat. We're towards the end. My name is All Star Izzy. I'm an empowerment coach here. My membership is available. You can be a part of it. Get to know this. Be a smooth talker. I might have to make that shit exclusive. New video out now, how to approach intimidating women. How to approach women if you are intimidated, if you're scared. I give you a guide. I give you a step. I give you some things, some opportunities on how to do it. Because I know you can win. Because if you know you can win and I know you can win, all you got to do is take the step so you can win. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, everybody, my name is All Star Izzy. I'm going to see y'all soon. To shine within is to shine without. And don't forget authenticity. Actually, hey, someone take a screenshot real quick. Someone take a screenshot real quick. Hold on. Someone take a screenshot real quick. Someone take a screenshot. Wait, hold on. You right. Put some stars in the chat. Go, put some more. I got to take my traditional photos. I'm going to make a thing, what I like to do, and what I would still be putting action towards if I mess up sometime. You know what I'm saying? That just happens. But what we're going to do is take pictures and I post it on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But let's get some stars really quickly. Shout out to Janubi. Thank you for the stars. Marie, appreciate you for the stars. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Don't forget, put the stars. Let's see them shine. Let's see them shine out here in the world. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, somebody take a screenshot real quick. And then if you can, send it to my Instagram. '16 pose. Yes, sir. Hey! Shout out to the All-Stars. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate you, Gil. Shout out Janubi. Shout out to all the other ones who put some stars. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Shout out Johnny with the stars. If you ever at the carnival, you should always eat cotton candy. I don't really like it too much of like the, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it happens. You look dangerous. Hey, look, let's talk soon. More lives coming soon in a few. I'm gonna see y'all very soon. Tashawn with Tashawn Without. New video out now. Like and subscribe. We in this thing. Until next time. Peace, baby.